This is James Order for Rifle TV in association with Macklin's Gym Mobile. With me, I've got the body snatcher Dillian Whyte, wearing his own brand of clothing, coincidentally as well. Looking sharp, Dill.
I'm alright, bro. I'm alright.
Good. We just had the press conference for your official Matchroom debut, if you like, as a Matchroom fighter. How did you find it?
It's not Matchroom debut. I fought in 3 Matchroom shows.
No, but
already.
as an actual official sort of Matchroom fighter, not like sort of, you know.
I was in Matchroom when I was fighting on the show. We had a deal in place, but I get your point anyway. Yeah.
You understand what the point I'm making. Anyway, talk to me about the press conference today. We saw you sort of struggling to contain yourself with laughter at some points during the press conference.
It was funny. Listen, at first I was dropping asleep, and then Eubank Senior came on, and then he just started he started to dig into Dave Cardell. Dave Cardell got a bit emotional when he mentioned his record, and then it's funny. I was there shouting, fight. I thought him and Dave was gonna go at it. You know what I mean? Listen, whatever.
Do you think English was right to bring up Dave Caldwell's record? Well,
I'm not going to comment on that, man. English is his own man, and English has got his own mindset. You know what I mean? Obviously, not that he was right or he was wrong, but it was funny as hell, though. It was definitely funny. You know what I mean? Something simple like that got a massive reaction out of Dave Cardell. You know what I mean? He likes to play it cool and all of that crap, but you see him, he lost his rag a bit. You know what I mean?
Do you think that's English's job, to sort of divert energy and sort of contact away from Eubank Jr.?
He's protecting his son, you know what I mean? And like any good father, he's protecting his son, you know what I mean? He's trying to take, you know, it's a little bit, people get annoyed at it, but he's protecting his son. He's a father, you know what I mean? His son's a champion or whatever, but he's a father as well. You know what I mean? Even when your son's 100 years old, if you're alive, you're still always going to be a son, you know? So what a father do is protect their son, that's all.
We've seen, obviously, for this fight, trying to get opponents, Danny Batty Holder, obviously no relation of mine, I'd like to point out.
Don't lie, man, he's your family, man. He was around your house when he was having tea the other day.
I can't take credit for Batty Holder.
He was holding your batty as well.
So who are you going to be fighting then? What's going on?
I don't know the fella's name. Baruch, what's his name? Barushan or something, I think. Okay. I know a lot. I know that he's tough and he's durable and he knows the look of himself. He just went 12 rounds with a top heavyweight prospect in Michael Wellish for the EBU European title or something. Tell this geezer to keep it down.
Is it very important to you that you put on a good show for the fans? First fight back since the shoulder injury, that you sort of show a progression since you last fought?
No, it's important that I put on a good fight for myself. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, the last fight I fought was a massive fight. It was a high level. Whoever I'm fighting is not going to be at the same. It's not going to. You can't judge a fight in this fight. You know, that last fight, it was a massive fight. There's so much buzz around this fight. Listen, you know what I mean? I'm fighting a guy that's durable and he's you know, he knows to look after himself and that. But you know, the atmosphere around that fight and around this fight is different. The approach around that fight and this fight is different. This fight is all about me and rehabilitating myself and go out there and testing out my shoulder. That's the main thing in this fight, obviously, and to get the win.
Will it bring back sort of memories and emotions fighting back at the old from that?
No. I'm not a person who struggles with getting over things, or I don't struggle with making decisions or getting over things. You know what I mean? I'm quite a strong person, so I can switch on like this or switch off like that. You know what I mean? I'm not an emotional person that's gonna say, oh yeah, none of that matters to me. That's gone. That's gone. It's done. I'm addressing all the issues and the problems I had in that fight now. So for me, I'm at peace with myself. No, it's just about just keep going. I'm completely changing my approach to conditioning and fighting. You know what I mean? So it's working, as you can see. You know what I mean? I've been training for 7 weeks now, I think, and I got myself in good nick and good condition. So can't wait to see what the next few months hold. You know.
Eddie said potentially you're out in Leeds for a title, and then he's going to look for the British title. That Dave Allen fight, he's going to ask the board to sanction. Are you scared of Dave Allen?
Yeah, I am. I'm very scared of him. I'm terrified. When I hear his name, I just get scared.
What do you think of Dave Allen as a fighter?
I don't know. He's a fighter. That's it. You know, he's. What's the next question, please? Sorry.
Who would you rather fight, Sexton or Dave Allen, if you had a choice for the British?
I don't really care, to be honest. But the only problem with Sexton is he sucks. He doesn't make for good TV. He's boring. There's not a value in fighting Sam Sexton apart from his name really isn't even a name anymore. He's drifted way into the abyss. It's like he haven't fought no one in the top 200 in the past 2 years or something. Since he lost the price, you know what I mean? Sam Saxon's only interested in boxing now, fighting because his calf's closed and he owes a lot of debt. That's all. He just wants to, because he's not gonna fight Joshua. He's not gonna fight David. Hey, I'm the next payday for him. So that's all he wants, you know. But the Dave Allen fight, Dave Allen's younger. He talks a lot of smack. It makes good business. You know what I mean? That's what the Dave Allen fight is about. It makes good business. That's all. He will talk. Sam Saxon will come there and sit there and go, oh yeah, you know. Only thing Sam Saxon is good for is shagging sheep. That's all. That's all he's good for.
Easy. There was rumours today from my friends that work the security that Dereck Chisora could possibly turn up and cause mayhem. Was you aware of that? And was you thinking at any point during the presser he could sort of come through?
I don't think about Dereck. Dereck's no threat for me. Dereck's no threat for me. I don't care if he turns up and causes mayhem. That's fine. I just laugh at him because he's an idiot. He's a fraud. All he does is he hypes fights. This is what Dereck does. He creates a big fuss, he gets glassed. He creates a big fuss, he gets beaten. That's all he does. Dereck's like a broken record. You know that every minute he gets to that point, it's gonna skip. It's gonna skip. That's what he does. He hypes the fights. He never turns up. You know what I mean? He loses these fights in and outside the ring. He fought David outside the ring, got bashed up. He fought him inside the ring, get bashed up. He tried to fight Pulev, some guy outside the ring. He got bottled. He fought in the ring. He got bashed up. Dereck's a joke. You know what I mean? At one stage he was alright, but he's a joke. He's just he's a stepping stone now, and he's not a big stepping stone either. He's a small one. You just step in him, wipe your shoe off, and then go on to the next one. You know.
You spoke about obviously when you used to spar him when he was first starting out, you used to get the better of him, and he didn't like that.
Listen,
do you think that's what has started the sort of the thing between you both?
Probably, I don't know. I used to bash the granny of him, you know what I mean? Even, listen, Robert McCracken and that was there at one spot. I think Carl Fratch was there, Spencer Farron was there. You can ask him what happened. I just came off the street. I just came off the street and they saw you on a spar with this guy. I was a big guy. I was a big teenager. And they got you on a spar with this guy. I said, alright, I don't know how to box, but I know how to fight. I'll get in there and have it. And I was bashing the crap out of him. Dan Charles wanted to train me immediately, but I said, no, I'm alright. You know what I mean? I wasn't, you know what I mean? I was like, no, I didn't really want to box at the time or whatever. I was like, God, whatever, you know? You can ask Charles when you see him.
I will do. I'll ask him. Listen, thank you for giving us some time today. We're going to catch you at the weigh-in on Friday, and we look forward to some further developments here on in. Good luck for Saturday.
No worries, man. I'm going to make sure I hold my back yet. No, I'm joking.